Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a super important topic. How to invest $1,000 wisely. Now I know $1,000 might not sound like a lot to some people, but for many others it can be a significant amount. So if you are someone with $1,000 and you are looking for smart ways to invest it, stick around because I'm going to walk you through what I believe is one of the best ways to use it. But first let me set the stage. I'm not going to talk about real estate or cryptocurrencies. I am not on those spaces, and I don't want to pretend like I am. I am just a simple content creator and marketer who is passionate about self-development, business, and helping others find their path. So this video is not about traditional investments like real estate or stocks, nor will I be talking about any get-rich-quick scam. Instead, I'll focus on building something real, something sustainable, and that, my friend, is content. So who is this video for? Now I want to be clear, this video is for people between the ages of 20 and 30 who are looking to invest in themselves and start building an online business. This advice might not be the best fit if you're over 40 or if you're looking for safe, low-risk investments like mutual funds. But if you're young, hungry, and willing to put in the work, keep watching. The $1,000 investment strategy I am about to share is specifically tailored to people in that stage of life when you are figuring out how to maximize your potential. You may be a student working a 9-to-5 job or even someone who is between jobs. But if you want to make that $1,000 count, especially in today's digital economy, I believe investing in content creation is one of the smartest things you can do. Why you should consider content creation? Well, we are living in what I like to call the content economy. Everything revolves around content these days. People constantly consuming content, whether it is videos on YouTube, posts on Instagram, stories on TikTok, or blog posts online. Businesses, influencers, and even regular individuals are using content to market, build brands, and make money. And guess what? You don't need millions of dollars to start. $1,000 is more than enough to get you going. Now here's how to spend $1,000. Alright, let's break it down exactly how I would recommend spending your $1,000. First and foremost, you need some basic equipment to get started. Here's where your money should go. Number one is microphone. Audio quality is absolutely crucial in content creation, especially if you are making videos or podcasts. You can find great USB microphones like the Blue Yeti or the Audio Technica for under $150. Trust me, clear audio can make a world of difference in how professional your content sounds. Number 2 in the list is camera. It's optional. If you have a smartphone with a decent camera, you don't necessarily need to buy a new one. Most smartphones these days shoot in high definitions, and that's more than enough to start your channel. But if you want to step it up and invest in a separate camera, you can find budget-friendly cameras like the Canon M50 for around $500. Now, number 3 is laptop. This is very important. If you don't have a reliable laptop, this is where the bulk of your $1,000 might go. You can find solid laptops for around $500 to $600 that are perfect for video editing, content creation, and running the necessary software. Look for something with decent RAM like 8 GB and also a good processor like the Intel i5 or higher. Number 4 in this list can be other tools. Don't forget about the little things. Invest in software subscription if necessary, such as Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro for video editing, or even free tools like DaVinci Resolve for video on a tight budget. Consider buying a tripod or lighting kit which can make your videos look more professional. You can find affordable options online for less than $100. Now let's talk about why content is king. You might be thinking, why content creation? Is this really worth it? And the answer is resounding yes. Content is king in today's world. Whether you are building a YouTube channel, a blog post, or Instagram page, there is massive potential. Why? Because businesses and brands are constantly looking for content creators to promote their products and services. The days of traditional marketing are fading fast. More and more companies are turning to influencers, content creators to reach their audience. If you can build a channel or page that consistently produce valuable content, brands will come to you. They will want to partner with you to get their products and services in front of your audience. And the best part, you don't need millions of followers to make money. Micro-influencers, those with smaller, more engaged audience, are in high demand these days. Companies know that a dedicated following is more often valuable than sheer numbers. Let me explain something that's crucial to understand about modern marketing. Back in the day, the marketers were at the center of the business. But that's changed. Now it's the content creators who hold the power. You as a content creator have a direct access to your audience, and businesses recognize that. They want to work with people who can build trust with their viewers. And that's where your opportunities lies. Now let me explain the importance of consistency. Here's the thing, none of this will work if you are not consistent. You can't just post one video or blog post and expect to get results. You need to show up regularly. That means posting content consistently, whether it is weekly, bi-weekly, or even daily, depending on the platform you are using. Now don't get me wrong, it's not about posting just for the sake of it. Your content has to deliver value. People won't stick around for fluff or low-effort videos. Be real, be genuine, and focus on helping people. That's how you build trust, and trust is the currency of the content world. Speaking of value, this is the key to making money with content creation. You need to deliver value to two groups: your audience and the brands you work with. For your audience, that means creating content that educates, entertains, and also inspires. For brands, that means helping them reach their target audience through your authentic content. When you can do both, provide value to your viewers and help companies sell their products, you are in a position to make real money. So if you're sitting there with $1,000 and wondering where to invest it, I urge you to consider content creation. Whether you want to start a YouTube channel, build a blog, or grow an Instagram following, the tools are within reach. The only thing is stopping you is taking that first step. And remember, content creation is not just about making money. It is also about building a brand, creating something of your own, and providing real value to people. The return on investment here goes far beyond money. It is about building something that lasts. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and drop a comment below to let me know what you think. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to grow and succeed in digital world. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.